so this is Ask AI. I see y'all talking about y'all love ChatGPT. Me too.
Right.
Me too. All right, so the question that I am going to ask AI, okay, is AI, what's something most people believe is normal, but it really isn't? So I took a little voice chat, see if it like
could.
It
will. I could do this. What's something most... Okay, while you do that, I'm going to shout out to people in the CSE chat. What's going on? Again, Mandy's still in the building. Intentional Living. We know she in the building. She says she would love the music show. Shout out to Rochelle. My Aunt Gloria said, I want to grocery shop for you. Are you talking about us? Because Aunt Gloria, if you want to grocery shop for us here at the studio, we'd love that. That's a great sponsorship right there. I'm not sure what you mean, or if it was somebody who was talking to in the chat.
Said, I argue with chat every now and then. And then Mandy said she even knows the tone of my voice. Yeah. She's like, you okay, Mandy? You see I'm a little frustrated. Yes.
We doing it. We're going to bring a music show for sure. We're going to bring a music show.
So I'm getting ready to ask AI the question. All right, y'all ready? The question is, AI, what's something most people believe that is normal, but it really isn't? So here we go. AI, we are live right now on the show, and I'm getting ready to ask you the Ask AI question. Are you ready?
Absolutely. I'm ready. Let's dive into those questions and have some fun.
Wait, did y'all hear that? First of all, she calls her AI a girl, and it's a dude.
Hold on. AI, I'm sorry. I was really interrupted.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know.
We're going to ask the question. Are you ready?
Live. Can y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Okay, hold up to the mic. Make sure they can hear it. She's asking AI live. All right. I'm sorry. I made AI mad. Okay. A moment of silence.
Are you ready?
I'm all set. Let's hear the question.
All right. AI, what's something most people believe is normal, but it really isn't?
Great question. One thing a lot of people believe is normal, but really isn't, is constantly comparing themselves to others. It's so common in the age of social media, but it's not a healthy or necessary way to live. It can create a lot of unnecessary stress and self-doubt.
I love it. They said we can hear it.
Okay.
Comparing to other people.
Okay.
What do y'all think about that? We just asked AI, what is something that people think, most people believe is normal, but really isn't? Comparing ourselves.
And I had no idea what it was going to say. So
how cool is that?
I just really asked it live.
Welcome to our first day of Ask AI on the show on Chattin Live.
All right. So constantly comparing themselves to others is so common on the social media age, but it's not healthy or necessary. It's not a healthy or necessary way to live. It can create a lot of unnecessary stress and self-doubt. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about that?
Right.
If nothing like this, AI allows you to broaden.
Oh, she's talking about the power of AI. Yes, for
absolutely.
sure.
I'm
for
an AI
sure.
junkie.
Oh, wait. Mandy said, She said,
So
AI just told us off. It said comparison. They say comparison is the thief of joy, I believe they say.
Absolutely. Listen, so what do y'all think? I mean, we are in a social media age, and it's funny because when we think about like social media influencers and people online, I think a lot of people like struggle to get online and start creating content. That's what you want to do,
right?
Because they're comparing what their content might look to somebody else's, or what their pictures look like to somebody else's, or what their life looks like to somebody else's. Because there's so much being shown online that I just feel like now we I gotta compete. My house isn't as clean as yours, or my house isn't this, whatever the case may be. But a lot of the times, people are like just setting up shop.
Yes.
And it ain't even real. So what y'all think? What y'all think in the chat?
Let us know what y'all think.
Zanita said Joyce Meyer has a Bible plan on the Bible app called The Comparison Trap. It was so good. So
shout out to Joyce
Talia
Meyer.
said, I just told my volleyball girls this. What? That comparison is a thief of evil?
The thief of joy?
That was Talia.
Okay.
And then Keontae. This name is hilarious. If nothing else, AI. Oh, I read that.
We read that.
Social media is not real. All right. Social media is funny because I feel like in the beginning
was the social media.
We did feel like, what social media, it is just a place it's a platform, right? It's just a platform. We're on a platform right now.
Yes.
But this show is very much real.
Yes.
The conversations are very much real. Right? We are very much real people.
Okay.
And we're talking about real stuff, and we're putting on to real things. We're highlighting real people in the community, and it is real. But what's not real is sometimes the lives that people try to portray.
Man.
Because one thing about it is, I'm not going to, now some people are, but I'm not documenting all the bad stuff that happens in my life. I'm not letting y'all know when I gotta go to the bathroom, or when my stomach is jacked up, or when my car
She
don't
does
win
let
up.
us
Hey,
know.
hey,
Okay.
chill.
Okay. All right.
I'm not letting y'all.
Well,
I'm not letting y'all know, and a lot of people aren't. You know, you share what
Yeah.
you want to share.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So in a sense, no, it's not real. But then sometimes people get so consumed in it, they're like, oh, I didn't know you had to go get surgery. I didn't see you post about it. I'm supposed to post it. I'm about to
Bro,
go
I'm supposed
get
to tell y'all
Where,
right.
like, some people think they have to like keep up with the people on there, like, and if you didn't post, it didn't happen. Like, what do you think about that?
I think that, you know, it's funny. I think about in business, the importance of documentation, right? Like, we are tracking our new clients and all kind of stuff. And they say in bid, they're like, if you didn't track it, it didn't happen when it comes to documentation and childcare, nursing, other things. But when it comes to our life, you don't have to jump on there and tell everybody everything. Mm-hmm. But I also think we have to have real relationships outside of it, because so often we do see people's highlights. If you knew you were watching SportsCenter, you knew it was the highlight reel, you'd be okay. But too often we watch it and we be like, man, they got another new car, they got another new house, they got another, they so happy, everything is so perfect. Nah, people don't typically post their fights. Sometimes they do, some do more than others.
Yeah.
But it's an opportunity. Now, I don't think it's all bad to only share wins, because there's enough negativity in our communities and in our lives. So I'm not mad at people who only share the positive and they don't jump on there with every sad thing. That's okay too. But the problem we're talking about is comparison. When you start looking at people's stuff and they got the matching pajamas in the Christmas picture, but they just fought before they got into the picture. You don't know that. You know, and they ain't happy at Christmas, or they struggling. Yeah, you got to not compare yourself to them, because especially when it comes to relationships, for instance, like some people, it's about getting ready for what they want. Maybe you don't have what you want, but God is preparing you for what you want, and you more worried about the pajamas than the potential of a positive relationship. Forget the pajamas. Like, work on you so that you're your best self when that right person shows up. So we got to stop comparing. Another Christmas, and you got stuff for you. Are your kids healthy? Are you healthy? Is your family healthy? You got food to eat. You got family to gather together with. That's way more important than matching pajamas.
One thing that you had said before is,
I mean, I like the matching pajamas. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
One thing you
babe,
said before,
let's get our matching
I'm
pajamas.
loving the chat right now, okay? You have to move at your own pace and not someone else's. It's so important to build offline connections too. Yeah. And Taya said that comparing yourself to others is not necessary. Oh, that's what she said to her volleyball players.
Yes.
You can do a eye self-check and allow yourself to get better or learn from others. It is a dark turn when you compare. It's a thin line. Yeah, it's one thing to be inspired by somebody. Right. It's one thing to compare yourself to somebody. And I think one thing at that Black Romance Festival, there was authors, there were vendors, and then there were social media content creators. Mm-hmm. But what I thought was cool is that everybody was still making genuine connections. Like content creators were interviewing other content creators. They were all hanging out, meeting, making friends, exchanging numbers and social media, stuff like that. And planning to do things outside of social media. Yeah. And I think that's what it's all about too. And we're using, like, one thing you said before is use social media and don't let it use you. Come on. Okay, so that is a really great, I think, like, mantra almost to live by when it comes to social media.
Look at what it's doing for us right now. Exactly. It's allowing us to connect with our family, friends, community. We're making money.
We're making money based off of this show. And a lot of people, TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram, influencers are making money. And it is changing their lives. But the key to it is don't get lost in it. Yeah,
don't lose yourself trying to impress people. Don't let it use you.
And I think one of the main things right now happening on TikTok in particular is people are encouraging others to just show up. Show up. Yes. Don't do your makeup before you get on this app.
Don't worry about every video being perfect.
Exactly.
I mean, use Footage Fusion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't worry.
We got you.
For business purposes,
for business purposes,
if you're just trying to
do a day in the life, show people who you are.
Get on there and be real. Like, quit thinking you had to have the perfect, oh, my hair ain't done today, or my this ain't done today, or my that ain't done today, or my whatever. You are, if it's what you're trying to do, you're missing out because of your want and will to be perfect.
I agree.
Stop trying to be perfect and just be real. Yes. Because that's what is attractive right now. Yes. Is people being real, people being themselves. Like, right. I even think, with this new show, Chattin Live.
And we got people joining us on TikTok. Hey, y'all. Shout out to the people joining us on TikTok. What's up?
I think people, with so much that is being like, we got fake AI people talking now and doing interviews and stuff like that. People want to see the real because they want to. This is a social media world, and there's so much being, portrayed that's not real. So when you do get on there and you're real, you got your. I went to Walmart and got this outfit or this or whatever. That's real. Like, I just want to see real stuff, real people. What do you do in your real life?
Yes.
Like, because we're not all living a social media life. We're living real life. So when you see, you can relate to somebody else's house might just not be as clean as it is, but hey, clean up with me because
come on now.
I had my kids over this weekend, or they had this, whatever,
right?
And here we are. That's real. You know what I mean? Like I made a video on my TikTok. I got like almost 4,000 views on it.
Love that.
Big win for me.
Big win.
But I was trying to do content for my black soap, my African black soap. Make sure you guys go get that.
Go get that True Body Coat.
But my kids came into the bathroom and it was real. Like, Reem had to go to the bathroom, so he had to brush his teeth. We had to get ready, do this, do that. And so I just kept recording, like, well, this is just what it is. You know what I mean? So just do it. Yeah.
Somebody on TikTok said.
I just said it.
What?
Beyonce said, like, Nike, just do it.
Just do it. I love that.
Period.
Somebody on TikTok said, I see people sleeping on TikTok getting views. Right? Like, come on now.
Literally doing nothing.
Right.
Just
Miss Ebanks.
There,
right. Shout out to y'all who jumped in on TikTok. What's up? We're live at Lucas Tyndale on TikTok. Listen, or Lucas Live, I don't know where we're at. Maybe, okay. But either way, man, listen, I love that. I like Ask AI. We like this.
Beyonce said, my favorite line is, what's the worst thing that could happen? You fail. But what does that really mean? So what?
People have short memories too.
Video flops.
Who cares? That means a bunch of people didn't see it. Who cares?
You embarrass you. All right.
Yeah.
Somebody else will do it next week. They'll forget about you.
Y'all make that content, all right? Put it out there, test it. It's when I started Lucas Live, one of the biggest reasons I did it was I didn't have a fear of public speaking or other things, but to sit in a room alone and to go live and stare at a camera and try to talk to people, especially people I knew, people I grew up with, that was nerve-wracking, right? And I was like, I can't look at the number of viewers, because I remember being on, it was like 2 people, and I knew it was my wife, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It was like one person, my son, maybe. And I was like, man, but I got over it. I had to get over myself, and I think that's what a lot of us have to do. We just got to get over ourselves. Live, put yourself out there. We would not have gotten here with Lucas Live Media if I wasn't brave enough just to put myself out there. Then Danny came along, she was a little scared first, and then she put herself out there. And so many others who are on our team and who work with us jumped in, jumped on, and made it happen.
You know what I mean?
And they're going to judge you anyway. You might as well
judge you no matter
be great.
What.
Yes.
So get on here, be yourself. And what I like to say is some people just judge me from the couch. They ain't doing nothing anyway. So don't worry about what they're doing because they're not doing what you're doing,
Yes.
All right. That
Let
was
them
Ask
judge.
AI, y'all. And I hope y'all had fun with us.